school.
Got class. Who said what?
All right, what we got?
We got one Pro Bowl on 11-14. How's that?
Happy for Ross, man. Good for Ross. No, I am happy for Ross. Guy works hard, and he's been playing great for a while. So happy for him. I mean, it is what it is. Not surprised necessarily that we only have one. Just kind of based off the whole noise around our season, but that's not why you play. I mean, obviously it's great to get acknowledged for that, and like I said, happy for Ross and the guys that have got credited for that. But that's not why we play.
Will it surely be brought up for as a motivational to play?
I mean, who knows? I don't know. I mean, obviously guys see that and know, and I'm sure guys feel certain ways about it because you do take pride in your play, and being recognized for it is something. I don't know how important it is to everybody. Everybody's different, but at the end of the day, we're here to win games, and we've been able to do that as of recently pretty well. So we just got to continue to take it 1 week at a time, keep that our main focus. The rest will take care of itself. We're all playing for something bigger than that, and we just got to stick together and like our group.
How much, the last 5 weeks you had a different leading receiver every week, and how much of that is game plan, like Parker maybe last week, and how much of that is just what's there?
To be honest, it's a little bit of both, but I would say, I don't know. I don't think there's a week necessarily you go into it where you're like, oh man, this guy's gonna for sure have a big game. With our guys, I mean, fortunately we have guys, really good players at really every position, especially that touch the ball. Like you look at our wideouts and our tight ends and our running backs. So there's really no telling whose day it's going to be. It just coverage dictates that. Some plays, turn into scrambles, and broken plays turn into big plays. Kind of on Sunday there was a couple of those. So it's hard to say what it's going to be, but you have an idea of maybe it's like specific third down red zone, some areas where guys maybe have a few more opportunities, but it's kind of just played out that way for whatever reason the last few weeks. But it's a credit to just everybody being ready because you never know who's going to get more opportunities a certain day. Sometimes that's just how the game goes, and you get fed the rock. And obviously Parker did a lot of great things when he got the ball.
We asked you the last couple of weeks so much, so I'll ask you this week, was that the best game that you played this season?
I hope I keep getting that question. That means I keep playing well every week. So I thought as an offense we did a lot of good things. I think there's a lot of stuff honestly that we need to clean up. Just some detailed things that we've talked about today and kind of rehashed a little bit. But as far as making plays and big moments and guys making, whether it's contested catches, obviously giving them a ball they can catch, putting it near them. Up front, we protected really well. Just guys stepping up in a big game. Obviously, it was a big game, and it was a good matchup or a big matchup for us on the road in a tough environment. And I was just proud of the way we really, answered the call. And it started off really poorly too with the first two series. We were a little bit out of sorts, 2 3 and outs, and we were able to bounce back and continue to play and stick together. So that's what I was mostly proud about. And obviously, this part of the season, quarterback's got to play well if you're going to win. So I got to continue to do my part, and I know guys will do it around me too.
How many times have you been sent your dive on that scramble?
I've seen it a few times. Yeah, it looks pretty funny. Marissa showed it to me. Was like, "What were you doing here?" It's like, "Trying to get the first down." She was like, "Well, you already had it." I'm like, "Well, you can't tell when it's live, So it looked pretty funny though."
How important has that been, to your game, especially this season? Just using your legs more, getting first downs.
Yeah, it's important. I think there's obviously the goal is to always distribute the ball on time, and when you can, that's the most efficient typically, kind of limit the pass rush, get the ball to your hands, get the guys in space that can get, go and run better than I can. But when plays break down, because defenses are good, whether it's pass rush or just coverage, you got to be able to extend some plays and make, scramble plays, throwing the ball or with my legs, and it's definitely helped us. I think it's always keeping that balance of still making the plays that are there without getting out of the pocket too soon or, looking to scramble. So I always think there's a balance with that, but it's definitely a weapon, and I think it's helped us and got to continue to use it at the right times.
Especially in the red zone. It seems like Liam has found some creative ways for you to use your legs, than just sneaks or anything like that. I mean, how much have you appreciated him, just finding a different aspect of your game to focus on down there?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great. Liam and our whole staff, just the way we've been game planning, I think really we're doing a lot of different things that put the defense in a bind, whether that's our running game. Obviously, the pass game stuff we've had some unique, some cool stuff that we've done the last few weeks and really throughout the season. And I just think overall we're executing better. The game planning process has stayed pretty consistent the whole season. And I think one thing they do a good job of is of giving us all the answers as players. So we have a lot of opportunities to get in the right play and have answers versus the right look. And I think that's something where we've been able to maximize it the last few weeks and be in a good play versus the right coverage and the right defense and have answers. And guys, that's on us too as players to learn all this stuff because it puts more on your plate. But come Sunday, it helps you.
We know you grew up watching Peyton, but is there an admiration of playing in a game like this against Phillip after the game or anything like that that's kind of cool for you?
Yeah, it will be cool. I have a ton of respect for Phillip, a guy that obviously is an all-time great quarterback in this league, and obviously he's coming back and playing. It's been impressive to see what he's done the last few weeks. I mean, I think obviously there's no limit to what you can do, but obviously at that age, people probably thought a certain thing about how he's going to play, and he's been playing really, really well. So it's been cool to watch. Obviously, we'll look forward to saying what's up to him after the game, talking to him, meeting him. Never got a chance to meet him, so excited about that, and it'll be fun. It'll be a fun one, so it'll be cool.
Can you imagine what you would feel like at 44 years old playing like
I
that? You know
imagine.
what your body feels like now at what 27, 28.
Yeah, no, I can't. I really can't imagine. Got to give props to him just for what he's doing. I mean, it is pretty incredible. So I know there's days where I don't feel great, and I'm a lot younger. So he's doing a great job. Thank you all.
Sir.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.